Hi. Today I want to show how my YouTube view counters behave very strangely. Okay. So I I mean I must claim that I don't make any profit from my YouTube channel, but that doesn't mean that the person who manages these YouTube accounts, they see a power because there are many people on their knees before them in order to have higher view count. Okay? They dare not say the things I say, but my entire life, I sacrifice myself and say things for other people. Okay, I'm just using myself as an example, okay? This is my YouTube studio, okay? Let me refresh it so make sure it's the latest. Okay? And you pay attention to, for example, the latest 3 before that banned. Okay, this banning, I will talk about later. Okay? I actually already had a video. So what happened is they claim I posted nudity, while all the quote-unquote nudity are artistic photos from the wife of the president in the public and free domain. And German and French public broadcasters have published it in Europe without any restriction, like children can view them with no restriction. However, I suffered a warning, okay? And then in order to solve the warning, they forced me to do a quote-unquote training. And I finished the training, possibly there were 10 questions. I finished everything in probably a few minutes. And I'm 100% correct. There were 10 questions, tell you what situation, is it a violation or not, and I'm 100% correct, okay? I bet the YouTube mods, they don't know I'm this knowledgeable. And the reason I say this, my entire life in Canada, and it's not very long, maybe 10 years, my entire life before I was in the United States, okay? I just have to say something very honest about Canada. Maybe it has to do with my exposure, okay? So I find the Canadian white people are more ignorant about Chinese. It also because I noticed the Chinese who come to Canada are horrible. Like the Chinese student who go to the US, they're the top. They're the best. But the Canadians, the Chinese students who come to Canada, they all appear to be troubled. Every one of them. So, but as a result, every Canadian person underestimate me. From white people, from Arabic people, Arabic Canadians, South Asian Canadians, Taiwanese Canadians, Black African Canadians, they all underestimate me, okay? But I already appealed, but was rejected, okay? So now you can see from my dashboard, they have a viewing, okay, channel violation. And then when you see this viewing, they claim I published, they claim I violated community guideline, okay? And they claim I violated nudity and sexual content. And training completed February 6th, appeal rejected February 4th, okay? And I already said, it's not just the content I published are free, not considered nudity or pornography in Europe, in the entire EU. I don't understand why they should be considered nudity or pornography in Canada. Not only that, I also supplied links, at least one. I have multiple more. I just don't want to bother anymore. That show full nudity of the First Lady. Okay. And then they have been online in Canada for 9 years, for US for 9 years. They are never ever considered violation of community guideline. Never ever. So in a sense, I'm singled out for this bad treatment. But this is not the only time I'm singled out for bad treatment. I'm actually being singled out for bad treatment repeat continuously every day. It's like because you are Chinese, you are not white, and so the operators at YouTube can wantonly abuse you. They feel they're entitled. I know white people say, oh, we don't have white privilege. But I guarantee you, if you study this discrimination based on race by YouTube, statistically, white people are treated much better. If you are white people from United States, white people from Europe, white people from Canada, white people from Australia, New Zealand, you will be treated much better than the Chinese people from the same country. Okay? So I do say Chinese people are treated like really bad, not only by Canadians, but by also Canadian South Asians, American South Asians, like people from India, people from Sri Lanka. People say Pakistan is an ally of, Chinese people. No. Pakistani people, Bangladesh, they all treat Chinese people very badly. Okay? And also people from Taiwan, people from South Korea, because when they see by kicking on the Chinese people, they can climb the political ladder higher, then they will do that. Because those people don't have principle. They're not like me. And unlike me, they don't understand what is right, what is wrong. It's very difficult for them to tell what is right, what is wrong. So what they choose is what benefit themselves the most. But what I'm going to say here is, you see, I posted this video. It has at least 73 views. Okay, so if we go to the content, okay, it dropped to 6.8. Okay, then you go to the page. Okay, it goes to 58. It has been like this for the last couple hours. Okay, and if you look at the curve of the viewing, okay, I'm recording today, you can see there are multiple people watching at the same time. Like this 1 minute, 9 people, 1 minute, 7 people, at the same time. And you see the curve, it's very, very strange. Okay? So from here to here is almost nothing, almost zero. The reason it's almost zero, I'm just saying, because I have 73 views, okay? But if you go to the view count of the video, if you go there, they say I only have 55 views, see? From 58 drop to 55. So 20 views disappear, just removed. They're just removed. So the curve should be, if you follow the curve, because this periods I'm watching, I take pictures I use software, take pictures every 15 minutes, okay? How many views? And I have my own count. And then when I don't observe it for these several hours, they don't go up, okay? So I'm just saying it's not just this video, okay? I'll give you another example. Okay. This video, it says I'm having 27 views. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, so it says I have 27 views. And then somehow okay, and then somehow you see the view count is very, very low. Okay, so for all this time, 10 days, 24 views. Okay, 10 days. So today is February the 8th. Okay, I have taken a snapshot of count. Let's see, many days ago. Not many days, but this is at least, this is on the taken, you can see the reading here. 2026, February the 5th. Okay. So so this snapshot was taken on 2026, February the 5th. Today is February the 13th. I just showed you February the 13th. Sorry, today is February the 8th. Okay. Today is February the 8th, and the snapshot is taken at February the 5th. So if you look at the map, 5th, 1, 2, 3 days. Okay, 3 days. 3 days. Now, in the past 3 days, I don't. Today is the 8th, right? I don't see why this has been the 10th. Oh, the 10th day since I posted. Okay. So if we go to the February the 5th, I should have 19 views, right? This is recorded by the analytics section of my YouTube specific for this video, okay? However, I have taken a snapshot. I just let's view it, okay? Say without editing, kind of open just viewing with say photos. Okay. All right, let's see. Can I make this bigger and bigger? Okay, let's make it bigger. And we can see shockingly, this is the video, okay? 7 days ago posted, that's on day 7, which matches day 7. Okay, let me see if I can put it side by side. Let me make this smaller. So on day 7, what happened? It's been, my mouse start to malfunction. I just click on it, it's been closed. Let me open again the same video, the same picture which was taken, screenshot, which was taken on, this screenshot was taken, there's a function of taking screenshot on the browser, and this was taken on 7 days after I published it, and on February the 5th, okay? Let's open with photos. And then let's see if I can make this bigger. 75%, 200%. Okay, this is a video. 20 views 7 days ago, and this was taken on, let's not forget, February the 5th. Let's keep a reference here as well. Oh, you see, disappeared again. Here, okay, it's not deleted. It's just my bad. Okay. But let's keep this remembered. What happened? Why does it not show this anymore? Oh, here, it's still here. Right here. It's not on top of the it's taken on February the 5th. See if I have it. Right here. Okay, I keep a reference here as well. This on day 7, taken on February the 5th, okay? 28 views. Okay. Let me move this aside so I can. I move it here. I click on this so I can see this video had 28 views 7 days ago, and that was taken on 2026, February the 5th. Now let's look at the curve for this video. Okay. On February the 5th, what is going on? This cannot be this video. That number isn't correct. Let's go to that video again. It should be this one, this video. And let's take a view of its. Okay, this is a more accurate one. Okay. Move this up. So on day 7, we'll be here. Okay. February 5th, day 7. It says I have 20 views. Okay. It says I have 20 views. But at that time, I took a snapshot. It says it has 28 views. It was 8 views less. Okay? 8 views less than what was being reported. And because the total view is not that large, so we can do a calculation, because this translates to percentage. Okay, so 8 views are missing. Okay, out of 28 views. So 28% of 29, roughly 30%, 30% of the views have been removed, wiped out. This is the part I know. And as a result, they claim a number of views today that is smaller than 7 days ago. You see? Today, this is I have a total view of 24. 7 days ago, I have 28. So this is not just, I say this is active persecution. Why? Because it's not just they don't know. The person who manages this, manipulate this, they don't know I'm keeping track of this. It's not just they don't allow other people to view my video. I have hundreds. I have 500 person I can secretly give paper and tell them to view. Okay, within Canada, living nearby. Okay, and I haven't tell them all yet. And then it's like when they view completely valid view, more than say 300, 400, they not just do not report it. If they accidentally didn't correct it big enough, they correct it later. Today is 3 days, day 10. You see, it's just not just they don't count. If they accidentally counted, they will remove it. Okay? So for those white Canadians, white Americans, okay, I say to you guys separately, I personally feel American whites have much higher IQ than Canadian whites. I really don't know why. It's just my personal experience. It may be culture, okay? Maybe just American whites are more exposed to more smarter Chinese. That's my guess, okay? For the Americans, you bitterly complain that there's no white privilege, okay? I say, when you are not white people, when they talk about this quote-unquote controversial topic, you can go to see, they receive millions of views. They receive millions of views. But for Chinese, the managing people from South Asia, the managing people from East Asia, the managing people from Japan, the managing people from Vietnam, they wantonly kick on us Chinese, and they are rewarded. And the result is you have a truthful report of view count for this business, Google, managed by a South Asian known to be dirty, corrupt, and xenophobic and racist. Indians complain that other people are racist, while their own culture is the most racist. It's called it's materialized racism. Okay, and materialized into something called caste. And everyone, even the Indians, say we don't want to think about caste. I discuss with them, I talk with them. Their view, their way of looking at right or wrong is completely based on race. For people from India, I never ever able to get through any people from India in Canada. They don't listen to what I say. They don't look at facts. They look like their race, they look at their own interests. That's it. Okay? If they can get more money, they get it. They will do whatever you wish. Whatever you wish to be true, they claim it's true. Okay? And also, whatever white people want, they'll make it to be true. Okay? Similar to the Indian Canadians and the white Canadians share a commonality is that they both hate Chinese with a punch. They hate really deeply. I don't quite know why. I think there's a culture difference. And also in Canadian medium, if you look at CBC, only a dwarf Taiwanese is allowed to be there. And he single-handedly openly promote Taiwan independence, enrage the majority of Chinese, okay? But that's what CBC want. It's almost surreal, okay? And then if this is just CBC and media or just treating me wrong, that wouldn't be as big. It's a serious matter. I won't explain further why, but I tell you, this is how they treat all Chinese people. They treat all Korean people. They treat all Japanese people like this in Canada. The legal system, the police, the legal system, the courts in Canada, they give favors to white people. If you go to court, you are at disadvantage. The judge don't even understand my accent. Even if they understand my accent, if my opponent is a white female, their sympathy 100% go to the white female, because these Canadian white people, and to some degree American white male, their heart, their mind is biologically selected to protect white female, which is the breeding power of the white race. So racism is their biology, and the Canadian judges, Canadian males, police chiefs, police officers, they are not smart enough to transcend their racist biology reality. And the result is they create such, we Chinese people are feel treated miserably. We are humiliated every day. If we just being humiliated every day, that's fine. We are being harassed every day. I used to go to Canadian superstores. I don't go anymore because whenever I go, they ring the alert warning. They blow the siren every time I go. So I haven't been going for one year. I don't go there anymore. I have posted on Reddit. They give them 0 views, I don't care you give me 0 views. I can send this on paper to many people. People will know. When people know this as a fact, do you know what happened to you? Even if we don't say anything, Okay? But nevertheless, I'm going to publish this because I say this is unfair harassment. This is racial discrimination. This is the racist hate and ignorance from Canadian white people. This is the racism and ignorance from Canadian South Asian people. This is the racism and ignorance from the Canadian Taiwanese people. This is the racism and this is the hate from Canadian Vietnamese people. They are all against Chinese people. For real. Okay? 30% of your view count disappear. And this is what we know of. Okay, so this 30% is assuming I have a total view of only 28. Okay? They only show 28 views. And then on day 5, on day 7, they show 24 views. That's a decrease of 30%, okay? However, what's the real number, we really don't know because those numbers, they don't count. They have either software or person who come here. I think it's a person because this kind of decrease usually happen during business hours, and also Sunday. For example, today this decrease happened around after Sunday 12 noon. Okay, so I was able to increase a lot between Friday evening and Sunday even morning, this period. And then after that, my number will nosedive, decrease, sometimes by hundreds. Okay, and then I just say when people do this, they feel joy. Just like it's not everybody when they kill people, they feel horror, they feel guilt. No, some people when they go to murder, slaughter people, they feel joy. And this kind of operation behind on YouTube, they are exactly that kind of person. Okay. I'm not going to say anymore. I think I believe in karma now, okay? I won't say more why I believe in karma. I have been atheist all my life until I saw something. Not just something like many things I can't explain. Then I believed in karma, okay? But I have to publish because this is not, again, not just about me. This is how Canada is treating Chinese people. This is how France is treating Chinese people. This is how Germany is treating Chinese people. This is how America is treating Chinese people. This is how the West is treating Chinese people. Okay? This is how India is treating Chinese people. This is how Taiwan is treating people from mainland China. This is how Vietnamese are treating Chinese people. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.